Hey guys, it's Zach Jones here and Emma Gates with the WKU Center for Financial Success, and we're excited to provide finance videos for your financial success.
And today we're going to start with discussing the 5 keys to a successful budget. Number 1, budgeting as a foundation to success. In order to have a successful home, you have to have a strong foundation. This is the same way with your finances. Budgeting is the basis of financial success. In order to invest in that Roth IRA or buy that car that you want, you have to start with a budget. And budgeting beats living paycheck to paycheck. We all want to be able to pay for this month's expenses with last month's income. And these keys will help show you how to do that. Budgeting is empowering and positive. Budgeting can be associated with negativity, but really it's a good thing. It shows how you can spend money on the things that you want. It's a plan. And people who budget have more positive experiences with their finances and a lot less financial stress. It is empowering because it gives you power over your money instead of money having power over you.
A budget that's successful is always one with a written plan and a way to track your expenses. Let me explain what I mean. A written plan can be with pen and paper, though we got some better options out there nowadays. It could be a spreadsheet or some kind of electronic system, like our favorite, which is youneedabudget.com, which is a way that you can allocate all your dollars, which I'm about to talk about, and as well as your plan is unfolding throughout the month, actually track it and see if it's actually working the way that you would want it to work. The way we go about doing this in brief is we give every single dollar a job. If you want your budget plan to be successful, all the income that comes in the month and any money that you've got set aside in savings, you want to give those specific jobs. So that way for a month, all of your expenses for that month and any money from that month that you're saving, that adds up to the same amount of money that came in that month. So that means you're giving every dollar a job. Some people get fancy and they call it zero-based budgeting because your income minus your expenses and savings would equal 0. Let me give you an example of what that would look like real quick. Maybe you grew up learning how to budget this way with envelopes and cash, or maybe not, but we love to use this example. Though we don't encourage you to budget just with cash. Imagine you get a $1,000 paycheck, not unlike what a lot of college students, like what you may earn during your month, but you imagine you cash that and you put it in an envelope, and 4 different envelopes based off your 4 different budgeting categories. You may have more categories than this, you may have less, but this is an example. In this example, we put $500 in the rent envelope, $200 in the automobile cost, $200 in groceries, and $100 in savings. What this does is it all of a sudden gives every single one of my dollars a job, and I've planned it out. And then if I go spend, say, $200 at the grocery store, so I've spent all my grocery money for the month, and then, so I've got $800 left total, but then I say, you know what, maybe I actually need some more stuff from the store. If I'm doing this system, or a system where my budget is written and planned out and tracked, then I'm going to realize, oh, I've already used all that money. And it's going to force me to begin to think about prioritizing my money, thinking about my goals, whether or not I really want to spend that money. And sometimes maybe you will have to pull from another category, but at least it forced you to stop and actually think about it, opposed to where if you were just using your mobile banking app and you're using your debit card and you just saw, oh, I've got $800, you think, oh, I'm really good. I don't have to worry about this. Cha-ching, swipe the card, and then you realize later on, oh man, I really overestimated how much money I have left. So that's the value of giving every dollar a job.
And lastly, the best time is now. Have you ever thought about something and wished that you started earlier? Well, college is the best time to start a budget. A lot of college students don't have one. Get ahead of the game and start building a budget. And it's not going to happen overnight. Good habits do take time to form, but go ahead and take that first step and start your budget.
There's a couple ways that you can go ahead and take first steps. The WKU Center for Financial Success is here for you. We have free peer financial coaching. You can find us at wku.edu/CFS. And also, in our next couple of videos, we're going to give very specific advice and very specific details on how to establish a budget. So there's a couple different ways that you can act. So if you want to reach your version of financial success, actually own your money and not let it own you, and reach your goals, then I encourage you to tune in, reach out for a meeting. We look forward to seeing you.